Hi DIYers, George here from Alarm Grid. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to power down your 2 gig Edge security system. Now, a couple of reasons why you may need to power down the system. If you're doing any hardware upgrades, if let's say you guys are going to be changing locations, if you guys need to do some kind of firmware update, or if you guys need to reset the system so that it syncs to the alarm.com cloud, a hard reset sometimes a hard reboot sometimes will actually help you get these things completed. So what a hard reboot is essentially cutting off all power to the system. So that means unplugging the backup battery and the power supply. The first thing we need to do is remove the system off of the backplate, assuming you guys have it installed on the wall. If you guys have it mounted on a desk mount, you just remove the desk mount to reveal the back. When you guys are doing this, there are going to be 2 set screws. There's one at the top and there's one at the bottom of the system right in the center. You're going to need a small Phillips head to remove those. Mine are already loosened up, so I should just be able to pull this off. And you should see there's a set screw up here and there's another screw right down here. All right. So once you loosen those up, you can remove the system from the backplate. I'm going to use the third hand to just let the system hang from the backplate, which is right there. Now, in my case here, some of you guys might be using the little barrel adapter. In my case, I have a positive and a negative going into the DC plus, or DC in positive and DC in negative. I don't have the barrel connector for mine, so I'm not going to remove the wires from the terminals. Instead, what I'm going to do is remove the power supply from the outlet. So if you guys do have the system, check nearby outlets because that's where the system is usually plugged into. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and to power the system down, I'm going to unplug the power supply from the back. I have my power supply in the back here, so you would probably just unplug yours from the outlet. So I unplug my power supply. Now the system still has power because the backup battery is still connected to it. So we also have to unplug the backup battery to completely power it down. That's going to be this little silver piece that's kind of hiding behind the encasing of the system. But you can access the actual connector piece, which is right here. That's what we're going to pull out. So I'm going to pull that out. You'll see this part right here. That plugs into there. That is the backup power supply. So now if I just quickly lift the screen back up to show you. Give me a second. That third hand really holds it in place. Now, if I press any buttons, it doesn't power on. It is completely powered down. There's no power to it, nothing at all. So now you can go ahead and do whatever upgrades you need to do. You can power back on if you were just trying to do a hard reboot so that it would sync to alarm.com. You're done. After you power it down, now you could just power it back on. So now to power back on, what you guys want to do to start off is plug the backup battery in first. So once we plug that in, the system will actually start to power on. It's one of the few systems that starts to power on with a backup battery. That's assuming your backup battery has sufficient power, of course. If your backup battery is dead, it obviously is not going to turn on. All right, so the system is powering on. Now that it's getting power from the backup battery, now we can go ahead and plug in the power supply in the back. So let me go to the back here, grab my power supply, plug it into the outlet. Good. I'm going to remove the third hand here and then just mount it top to bottom on the back plate. All right. Once you have it mounted, well, give me a second. Some of the wires are stopping it from closing. Once you have all the wires fed through the back hole of the wall again, you're just going to go ahead and tighten the screws at the bottom and at the top. That way it is held on tightly to the back plate and so that it doesn't fall off or cause any cover tampers or anything like that. So that is basically how you do a hard reboot on your 2 gig Edge security system. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please email us at support@alarmgrid.com. If you found the video helpful, make sure you hit like underneath. subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the little bell icon so whenever we upload new content, you guys get notified. I'm George, and I'll see you guys next time.